What's up, my beautiful peeps? Welcome back to Liz Talks Vibes. I hope you guys are ready for these positive vibes. So let's get straight into it. I was reflecting the other day and I was just thinking about how different my morning routine is now than how it was before. Well, honestly, I barely started having a morning routine like maybe 2 years ago, because before that I had no type of morning routine. I didn't have a positive morning routine. I just wake up and start doing the thing. Well, actually I was smoking back then, so first thing I would do was smoke. And honestly, that just puts you in this negative state, to be honest. It makes you lazy. You don't feel like doing anything and you have this brain fog. You're just not clear. You're not in the present moment. I do it to calm down, to get creative, and I just not do anything. I couldn't think clear. I didn't have goals. I was just like, it was just this very weird, negative state that I was in. If you don't have a morning routine, honestly, you don't have a productive day. You don't do anything. You're all over the place. You're not disciplined. You're not getting anything done. A positive morning routine helps you get things done. It helps you feel good. It helps you be productive. And not only do I have a positive morning routine, I have a healthy, positive morning routine. I practice self-care and self-love in the morning. I just don't think that it's healthy physically, mentally, emotionally to go straight into work mode once you wake up. And this has worked for me. I really think you have to ease your way into it. I love practicing self-care and self-love first thing in the morning because it's prioritizing me. I make the time in the morning, because you're up and you're awake, you're full of energy, and you got rest, and you just want to take care of yourself. You want to love yourself. I feel like that's when you're the most awake and vulnerable, and you're just, and that was the time that I was reflecting. I woke up and I was like, so you just wake up like that. I don't know. I look forward to my morning routine and I just wake up full of love and full of energy. And I was reflecting like, I actually take care of myself and I love myself so much. And I love that for me. And I said, you know what, let me share my morning routine with my peeps because maybe it can help you guys out, inspire you guys to try new things for your morning routine or to actually get a healthy morning routine down, because you guys, I guarantee you it will help you feel good. It will help you think clearly and it will fill you up with positive energy. When you just go straight into work, I feel like you burn out. You don't build yourself. You don't build that energy inside of you to conquer the day. So I wake up at 5 a.m. every single morning. On Sundays, sometimes I sleep in a little bit, but I'm just so used to waking up every day at 5 in the morning. And let me fucking tell you guys, it's been a little bit weird. Last night, I woke up at 12. I don't know if it's my mind that thinks I hear my alarm or what, but I wake up and I immediately open my curtain. I open my window and I'm like, hold the fuck up, like I'm still kind of tired, let me check my phone. It was like midnight and I was like, dude, what the fuck? And it's been happening to me a couple times. I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, why do I wake up thinking like I have to wake up, like it's time to wake up? It's so funny, it's so weird. So I just go back to sleep. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. First thing I do when I wake up is say a little prayer, give thanks, and that could look different for everybody. I'm just thankful that I get to see another day, and I say some positive affirmations. And with positive affirmations, I don't have a set time of saying positive affirmations. Honestly, I say positive affirmations throughout the whole day. From the moment that I wake up, I say positive affirmations. Every time I see myself in the mirror, I say positive affirmations. And even with prayers as well, I don't just pray in the morning, I pray at night as well, but I also pray throughout the day and I give thanks. Like before I'm drinking my juice, before I eat a meal, I like to just say a little prayer and give thanks. And that's what I've been doing lately. I'm trying to be consistent with it. Sometimes I forget, but I'm still like, I say it in the middle while I'm eating. I'm just like, oh, fuck. But it's something that I really, want to be consistent with. And I want to do every time I drink something and every time I eat. Just randomly, I just give thanks. I don't know. I sometimes I'm just like so thankful and I just start saying a little prayer and saying these positive affirmations. And it just feels good. It's makes you feel good. It's affirming these positive things about yourself. And then once I do that, I go to the bathroom, do my thing, and I do oil pulling. So I put some coconut oil inside my mouth and I swish it around for about 10 minutes and then I throw it into the garbage can. Don't spit it into the sink because it will clog the sink. So just throw it in the garbage can. Oil pulling helps you reduce bacteria in your mouth. It helps with gum health, with bad breath, and it helps with whitening your teeth. And let me fucking tell you guys, when I used to smoke a lot of weed, my teeth were like a little bit yellow. It makes your teeth a little bit yellow. When you smoke, it you know, your teeth look yellow. They look nasty. It's not cute. And when I started doing oil pulling, I noticed that when I would just swish around, you know, the coconut oil in my mouth for 10 minutes every morning, I was being very consistent with it. And I saw a fucking difference. And I mean, my teeth are not like white, but they are whiter than how they were before. So it really, really helps with that. I tried whitening strips. That shit has bleach and it like fucks up your gums and it makes your teeth sensitive, even more sensitive. My teeth are not sensitive, to be honest, but it was just that, like, it would just feel weird and I'd feel like, so I was like, you know what, fuck these whitening strips. Like, they're not even good for you. They're not good for your fucking teeth. Like, putting bleach on your teeth, no. The natural way, coconut oil. It helps prevent cavities as well, so y'all need to hop on that oil pulling. And I use that little scraper thingy after. You can just get it from Amazon. I got mine from Amazon. I don't know what other stores might carry them. Once I'm done with that, with the whole oil pulling, I go to the kitchen and I start getting my coffee ready. Not to drink, but for my coffee enema. And I get my warm lemon water ready. I do warm lemon water because it really helps improve your digestive system. It helps with bloating. It helps boost your immune system. There's so many benefits to it. Sometimes I might just do lemon water. Sometimes I might add some turmeric in there. I might add some ginger in there. It just depends. But for the most part, I just do lemon water. And with my coffee enema, okay, I'm going to tell you guys straight up. Go do your own research on an enema. There's so many benefits to it. I got introduced to it when I did my detox program. And ever since that, I've been doing it every single day, to be honest, because it really helps me feel good. And I thought, well, you know, I did it for like a couple weeks. I saw a difference and I felt a difference, but shit, you know, let me do it for like a whole year. I don't know. I never stopped doing it. So I've been doing it every single day. You're not just going to heal from a couple of weeks from doing the detox program once. No, you know, especially me, I was drinking for a lot of years and smoking and doing all this stuff. So I'm just very consistent with it. And at first I started with warm water, baking soda, and lemon. But then I ended up doing coffee and I've been doing coffee ever since. And I was a little bit hesitant at first with the coffee because I don't know if I'm sensitive to coffee. I mean, probably. But when I used to try to drink coffee, that shit would have me tweaking, like shaking. I'd feel sick, like I wanted to throw up. It didn't give me any type of energy. It was crazy, dude. Like, I felt like I was on one. It felt like I was on coke or something. Like, my heart would be racing and I was like, fuck this. Like, I do not want to feel like this. I do not like it. It doesn't even taste good. So I said, I'll hold on to the coffee enema for a while. But then I ended up trying it. Dude, the first day that I tried it, I don't know if it was just me overthinking about it, but I was a little bit nervous because of how I used to get when I would drink coffee. It was just for like maybe 2 minutes where I was like, oh shit. I started feeling my heart a little bit racy and I just got warm, but I was like, you know what, it's cool. I started saying positive affirmations and it was just maybe for like the first and second day, and after that it was fine. It was perfectly fine. I didn't feel anything. But if you're sensitive, start off with maybe like 1 cup of coffee and then do like 2, 3, 4, whatever. But if you first want to try out an enema, just start off with warm water, baking soda, and lemon. But like I said, do your research, okay? There's different other types of enemas. I know people go to places to get enemas done, but honestly, you could do it at home. I bought my kit from Amazon. It's super easy, you guys. Like, it's super easy, and I do it at home. I love doing my coffee enema, especially for my girls out there. When I'm on that time of the month, I don't get cramps at all, to be honest. Like, it's my time right now and I have no pain whatsoever. I don't get pain because I eat healthy. I eat very healthy. I drink my juices. And before, you guys, like, I would get cramps. I wouldn't get cramps before where I couldn't get out of the bed and I just cry. Honestly, no, there was a couple times where I would cry. I was just like, oh, you know, like, it hurts like when you get cramps. But that's when I was eating shitty. I was drinking lots of alcohol. I was smoking lots of weed. And I would smoke weed for the pain. I'd even take pills for the pain. Once I changed my diet, you guys, I felt the difference. Like, I get no cramps. I get no cramps whatsoever, you guys. But if I do, it's just like a little something the first and the second day. And once I do my coffee enema, like, I feel great. It gives me energy and I don't have the cramps and I just feel good. It just makes you feel good. It's really cleansing you out. So I love it. I love the coffee enema. And while I'm doing my coffee enema, I do read. And I read fiction. I've read a couple nonfiction, but I love fiction. So I read for like 30 minutes while I'm doing my enema, however much time that lasts. I love reading. I read for sure in the morning, my 30 minutes. Whatever chance I get throughout the day, I'll read. And it helps clear my mind, in the morning. Oh, and let me tell you guys, I didn't mention this. I don't go straight to my phone in the morning. I know a lot of you guys, and I used to do it too. I'd go straight to my phone once I wake up. You go onto social media and you just scroll. You're stuck there. Like, do something productive, get your mind going. Don't get it addicted to scrolling and like watching all these things. Like, what's that gonna do for you? Nothing. Where's it gonna get you? Nowhere. Don't go straight to your phone. I'm telling you, you want to ease your mind and you want to say these positive affirmations. I'll wait like an hour and then after I'll check it or whatever. But honestly, I don't like go on my phone until I'm done with my whole positive, healthy morning routine. Because I'm just doing thing after thing. I might check the time, but I don't go through my phone. Like, I don't check my emails. I don't go on social media. I'm on Threads, so go follow the vibes on Threads. And I'll post maybe something like after an hour, Because I'm trying to post on Threads, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my bonus. But that's after an hour. I feel like after an hour, it's cool, and it's just posting. I'm not on there scrolling. I'm not on other social media platforms or anything like that, So after an hour, it's cool, whatever. Sometimes I might even do an hour and a half. Reading helps calm my mind. It's like it's still kind of waking up because you don't want to rush waking up, and just like be all over the place and think about all these things and overwhelming yourself, feeling anxious, building up anxiety. You want to really work your mind. You want to wake up your mind as well, instead of just like waking up your body but not waking up your mind, if that makes sense. I read and I love reading, you guys. Like, it's really calming and it's just so therapeutic and it makes me feel happy. It makes me feel good and I love it. Once I'm done doing that, the whole reading, the whole enema thing, I come and make my tea. I go to the kitchen and I make my tea and I use my favorite cup. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Make sure to go check out my mugs. I love it. It depends, but I've been doing Cáscara Sagrada and licorice root. And I also add some Shilajit. I'm going to leave the link below for my mugs. Go get your mugs, you guys. I love this mug and it's all good vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's a positive affirmation. So if you don't know what positive affirmation to say, you got one right here on your mug. I add some Shilajit, and you guys, I've been really consistent with the Shilajit. I'm also going to leave the link down in the description box, and I'm going to leave my code there as well so you guys can save a little something. I have seen a difference in my skin. It's just so glowy, and you guys, the difference in my energy, it gives me this fucking energy. I've been super consistent with it. And there was this day where I was like, you know what? I'm not going to take Shilajit just to see how I feel. I was full of energy, but I wasn't as full as energy as I would be with Shilajit. And I don't know, you just feel like I feel good when I take my Shilajit. I feel awake, I feel full of energy, I feel positive, and there's so many benefits to it as well. It has all these minerals that your body needs. It doesn't have the best taste, but it's not like a nasty taste, and that's why I mix it up with my tea. You can mix it in your water and some warm water and some juice, or take it straight like that, because it's a different taste, but I got used to it already. It's not bad, it's just different. I love how it makes me feel, so I was like, you know what, I don't care how it tastes, as long as it makes me feel good. While I wait for my tea to cool down, I meditate 10 to 15 minutes. And you guys, meditating, I always talk about meditating, and you guys know about meditating. You guys are just not doing it yet, and I don't understand why. But meditating clears my mind. It helps me connect with my soul. If there's any questions I have, I get the answers while I'm meditating. Meditating has really helped me ground myself and find peace within and love myself. It's just so calming. When I'm meditating, it's like it's me, but I'm more as my soul. Because when you're working, you're out here in the human world, you're a human, but I believe I'm a soul. And when I'm just meditating, it's just like I'm my soul, and I'm being like, I don't know how to explain it. You guys have to try meditating, and it's so awesome. It's so cool. It's so beautiful. It makes you feel so good. That positive energy that I build up, that peace, that grounding feeling, all of that, I carry it with me throughout the whole day. If I wasn't meditating, I wouldn't build that peace. I wouldn't build that grounding feeling, that positive energy to carry with me throughout the day. I'd just be like, and I would feel like that before when I didn't have this positive morning routine. When I wouldn't meditate, I'd have no desire to go throughout the day, nothing to look forward to. I'd just be so like dark, and so negative, and it wouldn't make me feel good, and I knew it, but it was just like whatever, because you have no goal set, you have nothing to look forward to. After that, I do somatic exercises, and somatic exercises have helped me a lot with releasing stress, with releasing old stored emotions. Do your research on somatic exercise as well, because I know I did my research, and I started following somebody on Instagram as well, and that's where I get the somatic exercises from. They just make me feel good. They clear your mind. It makes you feel like flowy. I don't know how to explain it. You guys have to try it out, but you just release. You feel lighter and you feel so good. I'll actually tag her right here, her Instagram. I'm pretty sure it's the Workout Witch, but I'll put it right here. I came across her Instagram and I was like, I've never heard of somatic exercises. I tried it out and you guys, I felt a difference and it helped me feel good, and I've been consistent with it. Let me warn you guys might cry for sure. You guys might scream. You might even feel some anger, but then that's when you're releasing that. You're releasing that anger. It's probably anger that you just held on to and that you haven't released. So just go ahead and do that. If you need to cry, scream. It brings up a lot of emotions, stored emotions, past emotions, current emotions that you might not want to face, that you just keep pushing. It really helps you release all of that, and they're so great. I love them. They're nothing intense. I know you guys have probably seen some like intense trauma release and stuff like that. They're gentle exercises that help you feel refreshed, that help you connect with yourself, and that make you feel good so you could just conquer the day, because you're not holding on to stress, you're not holding on to worry, you're just refreshed and you're ready to take on this new day and to just have at it. I do then exercise, but let me tell you guys, I'm not consistent with exercising, and I don't do nothing intense either. I'll do yoga. I might look up some video on YouTube and just follow that. I have a couple weights, but nothing too intense. But I do want to be more consistent with it. I've just never been consistent with exercising, but I know that it also does help me feel good, and it gives me more energy, and it kind of, wakes up my body a little bit more. I'm working on being consistent with it, okay? But I do walk throughout the day. I then go and grab my juice, and I drink that. I don't eat nothing yet. I don't eat probably like until I'm done with my whole morning positive healthy routine, or even a little bit after that. So I go get my juice. I drink juice because it's hydrating. It makes me feel good. I switch up my juices. I might have celery first. I might have the beet juice, or I might have some orange juice, and they all have their own great benefits to it. So you guys can look up that as well. All of the juices give me that energy that I need to take on the day. They don't make me feel bloated. I know when I would have a breakfast sandwich or cereal or, some other heavy thing, it wouldn't give me that energy that I needed. It would make me feel bloated. I just felt tired. So I've also seen, a difference in that and how you start your morning off, with what foods, with what you drink and stuff like that. Juices are very healthy for you. There's so many great benefits to it. Like I said, so many health benefits to it. Start juicing. Incorporate one juice and then two juices. I usually drink two juices, and then I also have lots of fruit. The fruit's very hydrating as well. I drink my juices and eat fruit and also drink tea up until like 3 p.m. and then that's when I'll have some like salad or some soup or something like that. That type of diet and lifestyle helps me feel good. It helps my tummy feel good. I don't feel bloated, and I feel full of energy. After that, I go and wash up, and then I do my skincare. And you guys, I love doing my skincare. It's so therapeutic. It helps me feel good. While I'm doing it, I say some positive affirmations as well. And I just tell myself how much I love myself. I go in with the gua sha. It's so good and it's so relaxing. I love doing my skincare. I do my morning skincare and my nighttime skincare. And it feels so good. I take care of myself internally in the morning, but I also take care of myself externally. So I do my skincare, I put on some lotion, brush my hair and all that stuff. I don't get ready every day. Okay, I don't do my makeup, but it just makes me feel good. Like I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Like, let's do it. And then after that, the final thing that I do is journal. And you guys, journaling, I always mention journaling as well. And you guys know how great journaling is. But you guys probably don't do it. You say you don't have no time. You have time, okay? You're probably prioritizing the wrong things. So make the time. Like, you have time. Instead of going out with your friends, journal. Instead of going through your phone, journal. I have this big journal. I used to do like a full page. Sometimes I might still do a full page. I never pressure myself, but I at least do half a page. But I write down anything. I don't even think about it. I write down my feelings, my thoughts, and then other things come up. And it's just a great way to communicate with myself and also release things, release feelings. Just anything old, if anything came up, if it's something funny, I write down anything. There's no right or wrong way to journal. Just journal your thoughts, journal your feelings, journal affirmations, journal how your day is going to be, because when you write about it, it's going to go like that. You are beautiful. You are going to get these things done. You are going to love yourself. Journaling is great. All of these things really help me feel good internally and externally. My healthy, positive morning routine takes about 3 to 4 hours. That's why I wake up really early so I can get it done. And I feel like the earlier the better, because there's just this energy in the morning, this peaceful energy, and it's just quiet and it makes everything just run so smoothly. And it's just the vibes. It's the vibes, and I love the morning vibes. I love waking up before the sun and then getting some things done and then getting a little peek at the sunrise. It just feels so good. And then I go on and about my day. I look at my schedule, what I have to do, what I have to get done, what things I need to prioritize. And I've been waking up at 5. I don't know since when, but it's been like a couple months. I used to wake up at 6, but it wasn't doing it for me. I felt like I needed more time. And I was like, fuck. Because I used to wake up at 5 back in the day. And it really worked for me. And it's just something about waking up at 5. Like, it helps me feel good. I've been thinking about going to 4 a.m., but 5 a.m. is good for now. It works out perfectly. I love it. You know, it makes me feel good. Like at 6, I don't know, it was just weird. It was off. I don't know if you guys feel like that with certain times, but 5 a.m. is perfect for me. I love it. If you guys have a positive, healthy morning routine, comment down below what your positive morning routine looks like. And if you don't have a routine, hopefully this inspires you to build one. And you don't have to do all these things, you know, start off slow. Start off with a couple things and then incorporate other things if you're not waking up this early yet. Let's say you wake up at 9. Start with waking up at 8, and then you'll go to 7, and then 6, and then 5, whatever works for you. I go to sleep super early too. I go to sleep like at 9:30 the latest. So that's why I wake up early. And if you don't go to sleep so early, then you know it might not work out for you. So it's also different for everybody. I feel like you really have to ease your way into the day, into that work mode, into that energy. You know, you have to build that energy up. You have to create this energy from within and carry that positive energy, that love, that peace, that grounding feeling throughout the whole day. And it's really showing love to, you know, a positive and healthy morning routine. At first, I didn't do all these things, and I was like, I don't have the time. How am I going to do this and that? But after, you know, being consistent within discipline, you know, and I noticed how good it makes me feel. And I was like, you know what? This is all self-love and self-care, because sometimes we don't even think about what we're doing for ourselves, all that work we put in. I always think like, as long as I'm putting in work in my health and in my overall well-being, I'm putting a lot of effort into it. And that's what I care about, because health is wealth. I'm trying to be healthy and be successful and be happy and just be full of love and be full of positivity. Like, I do not take my health for granted. I did the detox program. That's why I changed my diet, and I'm doing all these things because I love me, you know, and I love my health, and I actually want to improve my health. So that's also a big motivation. That was a big motivation for me. It's all self-love and self-care. When you look at it like that, it's worth it. And especially how you feel internally, it's all worth it. I love you guys. Speak good vibes to yourself and speak good vibes to others. And make sure to check out my mug, you guys. Okay, I'm going to leave the link down in the description box, and also for the Show Legit. I love you guys. Peace.